Om Shairam. Sri Sai Sat Charitra, Chapter 5. Baba's return with Chandpadil's marriage party, welcomed and addressed as Sai, contact with other saints, his dress and daily routine, the story of the Padukas, wrestling bout with Mohdin and change in life, turning water into oil, the pseudo Guru Jawahar Ali, return with Chandpadil's marriage party. As hinted in the last chapter, I shall now describe first how Sai Baba returned to Shiradi after his disappearance. There lived in Aurangabad district, Nizam state, in a village called Doop, a well-to-do Mohammedan gentleman by name Chand Padil. While he was making a trip to Aurangabad, he lost his mare. For 2 long months, he made a diligent search but could get no trace of the lost mare. After being disappointed, he returned from Aurangabad with the saddle on his back. After traveling 4 hours and a half, he came on the way to a mango tree under the foot of which sat a Ratna cure fellow. He had a cap on his head, wore kafni, long robe, and had a satka, short stick, under his armpit, and he was preparing to smoke a slim pipe on seeing Chanpadil pass by the way. He called out to him and asked him to have a smoke and to rest a little. The fakir asked him about the saddle. Chanpadil replied that it was of his mare which was lost. The queer fellow or fakir asked him to make a search in the nala close by. He went, and the wonder of the wonders, he found out the mare. He thought that this fakir was not an ordinary man, but an avaliya, a great saint. He returned to the fakir with the mare. The chilim was ready for being smoked, but 2 things were wanting: 1, fire to light the pipe, and 2, water to wet the chappy piece of cloth through which smoke is drawn up. The fakir took his prong and thrust it forcibly into the ground, and out came living burning coal, which he put on the pipe. Then he dashed the satka on the ground, from whence water began to ooze. The chappy was wetted with that water, was then wrung out and wrapped round the pipe. Thus, everything being complete, the fakir smoked the chilim and then gave it also to Chand Padil. On seeing all this, Chand Padil was wonderstruck. He requested the fakir to come to his home and accept his hospitality. Next day, he went to the Patil's house and stayed there for some time. The Patel was a village officer of Dhub. His wife's brother's son was to be married, and the bride was from Shiradi. So Patels made preparation to start for Shiradi for the marriage. The fakir also accompanied the marriage party. The marriage went off without any hitch. The party returned to Dhub, except the fakir alone stayed in Shiradi and remained there forever. How the fakir got the name Sai? When the marriage party came to the Shiradi, it alighted at the foot of a banyan tree in the Bhagat Mahal Sabadi's field near Kandoba temple. The cards were loosened in the open courtyard of Kandoba temple. The cards were loosened in the open courtyard of the Kandoba temple, and the members of the party descended one by one, and the fakir also got down. Bhagat Mahal Sabadi saw the young fakir getting down and accosted him, "Ya Sai, welcome Sai." Others also addressed him as Sai, and thenceforth he became known as Sai Baba. Contact with other saints. Sai Baba began to stay in a deserted masjid. One saint named Devidas was living in a Shiradi many years before Baba came there. Baba liked his company, stayed with him in the Maruti temple in the Chavadi, and sometime lived alone. Then came another saint by name Janagidas. Baba spent most of his time in talking with him, or Janagidas went to Baba's residence. So also one Vaishya householder saint from Pundambe by name Gangagir always frequented Shiradi. When he first saw Sai Baba carrying pitchers of water in both hands for watering the garden, he was amazed and said openly, "Blessed in Shiradi that it got this precious jewel. This man is carrying water today, but he is not an ordinary fellow. As this land Shiradi was lucky and meritorious, it secured this jewel." So also one famous saint by name Anandnath of Yevala, a disciple of Akkalkot Maharaj, came to Shiradi with some Shiradi people. When he saw Sai Baba, he said openly, "This is a precious diamond in reality. Though he looks like an ordinary man, he is not a gar ordinary stone but a diamond. You will realize this in the near the future." Saying this, he returned to Yevala. This was said while Sai Baba was a youngster. Baba dress and daily routine. In his young days, Sai Baba grew hair on his head, never had his head shaved. He dressed like an athlete. When he went to Rahata, 3 miles from Shiradi, he brought with him small plants of marigold, jay, and jui. And after cleaning, he planted and watered them. A devotee by name Vaman Datya supplied him daily with 2 earthen pitchers. With these, Baba himself used to water the plants. He drew water from the well and carried the pitchers on his shoulders. In the evening, the pitchers were kept at the foot of the neem tree. As soon as they were placed there, they were broken as they were made of raw earth and not baked. Next day, Tatya supplied 2 fresh pitchers. This course went on 3 years, and with Sai Baba's toil and labor, there grew a flower garden on this site. At present stands the big mansion, Samadhi Mandir of Baba, which is now frequented and used by so many devotees. We will continue this chapter 5 in next video clip. Thank you.